fourth. They appear to be the only ones left in it, but Ben Nevis from Rough and Tumble, then comes to Bilgarlic third, Royal Stewart fourth, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
So it's the 32-year-old American banker, Charlie Fenwick, on Ben Nevis, about 15 lengths clear of the British champion, John Frankham, on Rough and Tumble, with a gap then to the Bilgarlic in third place, and these three look virtually the only ones. Royal Stewart is a long way back in fourth place. There are two fences now between the winning post for and history for Charlie Fenwick now, coming down to the second last fence on Ben Nevis. This 32-year-old American banker comes to jump the second last in the National, clear of Rough and Tumble, who's getting closer to him. So it's Charlie Fenwick now from John Frankham, Ben Nevis from Rough and Tumble. These two only in the National as they come to the final fence. Ben Nevis about 4 lengths clear of Rough and Tumble. Rough and Tumble under pressure. Ben Nevis lands about 6 lengths clear of him. They're coming down to the elbow. They've got over a furlong and a half to run in the National now, and it's Ben Nevis and Charlie Fenwick from John Frankham on Rough and Tumble. Back in third place is the Bilgarlic. Then comes Royal Stewart in fourth. They're the only 4 horses in sight at the end of the National, and it's Ben Nevis getting tremendous American cheers here. Here's a historic triumph here. The second American amateur to win the National since the war. He's coming up to the line, the comfortable winner, Ben Nevis, trained by Jim Foster, who trained the winner with Well-To-Do, and he's won the National. Ben Nevis wins the National, coming up to his second.
And Casamayor, and there aren't many behind that as they go to the third last. It's Aldeniti, closely pressed now by Royal Mail. Martinstown has gone there, 3-1's in third place. Fourth is Senator MacLacarry. Spartan Missile just passing Rubstick, but as they go across the Melling Road, it's Aldeniti from Royal Mail, Senator MacLacarry, 3-1, Spartan Missile, Rubstick and Royal Exile, and back to Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's Aldeniti from Royal Mail, just about 3 lengths between them. Senator MacLacarry is about 5 lengths back in third. Then comes 3-1, then Spartan Missile, then Royal Exile and Rubstick, and they're virtually the only ones left in the National now. Aldeniti and Bob Champion from Philip Blacker on Royal Mail. Senator MacLacarry is in third place. Fourth is 3-1. Then comes Spartan Missile and Royal Exile as they come down towards the second last fence now. Aldeniti being pressed still by Royal Mail. Aldeniti and Bob Champion land in the lead. Royal Mail made a bad mistake, went through it. Senator MacLacarry jumped it third. Spartan Missile's now moving into fourth. Then comes 3-1. Then Royal Exile. They're coming to the final fence now in the National. And it's Aldeniti and Bob Champion in the lead. Aldeniti jumps it 2 lengths clear of Royal Mail. Spartan Missile jumps it third and is finishing strongly. Then comes Senator MacLacarry and 3-1. It's Aldeniti now being pressed by Royal Mail, and Spartan Missile is still finishing strongly. It's Aldeniti though as they come to the elbow. They've got over a furlong to run, and it's Aldeniti in the lead but being pressed now by Spartan Missile. It's Aldeniti from Spartan Missile, and here comes John Thorne, 54-year-old John Thorne, putting in a storming finish. It's Aldeniti from Spartan Missile. Aldeniti is going to win it at the line. Aldeniti wins the National. Spartan Missile is second. Royal Mail is just third ahead of 3-1. Senator MacLacarry is fifth. Behind them is Royal Exile 6 and Rubstick the former winner.
I think has been remounted, but as they go across the Melling Road, it's Grittar out clear of Hard Outlook, and a very long gap to Tragus and Current Gold and Delmos and Loving Words, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's 48-year-old Dick Saunders on Grittar in the lead from Tony Webber on Hard Outlook, and then there's a very long gap to Current Gold, who's in third place now. Tragus is 4 and Delmos is 5. But the leading duo are a long way clear of Current Gold. Just 2 fences left to be jumped in the 1982 National. And Dick Saunders bidding for history here, the 42-year-old rider, 48-year-old rider on Grittar. He jumps it 3 lengths clear of Hard Outlook in second. And dare one say it, it looks as though there's 1 fence now between him and Grand National history. He's about 5 lengths clear of Hard Outlook in second. Grittar comes and jumps the last, goes through it. and takes some stuffing out of himself, but he's keeping going. It's Gritar from Hard Outlook. Current Gold is just coming to jump the fence now. They're coming to the elbow. They've got well over a furlong to run, and it's 48-year-old Dick Saunders on Gritar from Hard Outlook. Gritar strides into the final furlong and is already being acclaimed as the national hero of 1982. Frank Gilman's Gritar strides up to the line to win it in fantastic style. Ears pricked, he's a fresh horse. Gritar wins the national. Second place goes to Hard Outlook, and what a fine win.
After that to Colonel Christie, this is the third from home. Hello Dandy and Corbiere from Your Man. Then in fourth place, Grease Paint. 5 is Gritar. Then Colonel Christie and Political Pop, and Venture to Cognac and Petey Sandy and Del Moss. And going across the Melling Road with 2 to jump, it's Corbiere. Hello Dandy. Then Grease Paint, Your Man, and Gritar, and Political Pop, and Never Tampers Refused, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's Corbiere on the inside of Hello Dandy. Then comes Grease Paint, very close with him, and Your Man also very close. Then in fifth place is Gritar, and under pressure Gritar. Behind him comes Political Pop, and then Colonel Christie, and then Petey Sandy and Venture to Cognac as they race towards the second last in the 1983 National. And it's Corbiere, trained by Jenny Pittman, in the lead from Your Man, Hello Dandy, and Grease Paint. Corbiere coming to the second last fence with his white face showing in the lead. Corbiere lands in the lead. Your Man lands second. Third is Grease Paint. 4 Hello Dandy, and 5 is Gritar. 6 Political Pop. 7 Colonel Christie, and 8 Petey Sandy coming to the final fence now. Corbiere in the lead from Grease Paint, Your Man, and Hello Dandy. Corbiere by 3 lengths from Grease Paint. Then comes Your Man, then Hello Dandy. They're racing towards the elbow in the National, and it's Corbiere, ridden by 23-year-old Bender Hahn, who's clear at the moment of Grease Paint in second. Your Man third. Fourth is Hello Dandy, and it's Corbiere with a furlong to run in the National, being pressed by Grease Paint. Corbiere from Grease Paint. Grease Paint putting in a tremendous run for Ireland, ridden by Mr. Colin Magnier. It's Grease Paint on the near side, beginning to get up as they race towards the line. It's Corbiere from Grease Paint, and Corbiere's won it. Corbiere's the winner from Grease Paint, and a great salute from Bender Hahn. Third was Your Man, and 4 was Hello Dandy. 5 was Gritar. Running on strongly is Political Pop, but just beaten for 6th place.
Silent Valley's been pulled up. Your Man's well behind, but as they go across the Melling Road, it's Hello Dandy going up to join Grease Paint, then Earthstopper third, Lucky Vein 4, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
And it's still Grease Paint, last year's second in the lead from Hello Dandy, last year's fourth. Then comes Earthstopper with quite a long gap behind him is Lucky Vein. Behind Lucky Vein is last year's winner Corbiere, making good progress. Eliogat is just behind him, and then the Grey 2 Swallows, and then comes Fifth Art Friend, and then behind him is Gritar. As they come down to the second last fence in the National, it's Hello Dandy on the far side as we see them. On the near side is Grease Paint. There's little between the two, Grease Paint and the Sheepskin Noseband. Hello Dandy lands in the lead though. Earthstopper is third, and it's Hello Dandy in the lead as they come to the final fence in the 1984 National from Grease Paint. Earthstopper is third, Corbiere's now fourth, then comes Lucky Vein over the last fence. Hello Dandy lands in the lead from Grease Paint. Behind them come Earthstopper and then Corbiere, and then comes Lucky Vein, racing towards the elbow now with just over a furlong to run in the National, and it's Hello Dandy being challenged again by Grease Paint. Hello Dandy's wandering off a true line. Grease Paint sticking to the far rail as they come to the furlong pole. It's Grease Paint on the far side, Hello Dandy on the near side. Corbiere's trying to get on terms with them, but it's Grease Paint on the far side, Hello Dandy on the near side. There's nothing between them as they come to the line. Hello Dandy on the near side is just going to win it. Hello Dandy is winning, and Grease Paint is second, and third is Corbiere, fourth Lucky Vein, and 5 Earthstopper. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's Corbiere there from Grease Paint, then Mr. Snugfit, Last Suspect, Rupertino, Classified, and Scott Lane, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
And just 2 fences left to jump in the 85 National, and it's Corbiere who's clear at the moment of Grease Paint. Then comes Mr. Snugfit, then Rupertino, and then Classified, who's trying to close on this quartet as they race down towards the second last fence now. Peter Scudamore on Corbiere, being pressed by Mr. Snugfit. Under pressure is Grease Paint, then comes Last Suspect, and then Classified still making progress. At the second last fence now, Corbiere with his white face challenged by Mr. Snugfit, who takes it up. And it's Mr. Snugfit and Phil Tuck who've taken it up now from Corbiere. Grease Paint is next, followed by Last Suspect, and then comes Classified. At the last fence in the National, Mr. Snugfit for the North jumps it in the lead from Corbiere, jumps it second, Grease Paint third, Last Suspect fourth, Classified 5, racing towards the elbow, and Mr. Snugfit is clear of Corbiere, Grease Paint, Last Suspect and Classified. Inside the final 1 furlong and 50 yards now as they reach the elbow. Mr. Snugfit being challenged again by Corbiere. It's Mr. Snugfit from Corbiere and Last Suspect putting in a tremendous run towards the stand side. It's Mr. Snugfit from Last Suspect. Last Suspect is beginning to get up on the near side, and Last Suspect has won it. Last Suspect the winner. Mr. Snugfit second, Corbiere third, fourth was Grease Paint, and fifth was
Sommelier. Mononor is dropping back, and it's Young Driver disputing the lead with Classified, then West Tip. Then comes Sommelier, the Tsarevich, Kilkiller in Northern Bay, and Mononor, they're clear of Broomy Bank, Grease Paint, Mr. Snugfit, and Little Polvia, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
And it's Young Driver in the lead now from Classified. Then comes West Tip. Then on the outside is the Tsarevich, just in behind them, Sommelier, behind Sommelier, Kilkillowen and Mononor, who've lost ground. They're racing towards the second last fence now, and it's Young Driver in the lead. Classified under pressure, the Tsarevich trying to come there, and West Tip only just in behind the lead now as they come to the second last. Young Driver is going to jump the second last in the lead. Young Driver jumps it from West Tip, who's now gone second. Then comes Classified, then the Tsarevich, and then Sommelier as they race down towards the final fence in the 1986 National. It's Young Driver from West Tip. Young Driver in the sheepskin noseband lands clear of West Tip in second. Classified is third. Fourth is Sommelier. They're racing into the closing stages, and West Tip has come to take it up now as they race towards the elbow. It's West Tip and the youngest rider, Richard Dunwoody, from Young Driver on the near side. Classified is third, Sommelier 4. West Tip over on the far side has the advantage from Young Driver. West Tip by 2 lengths from Young Driver. West Tip by 3 lengths from Young Driver. Young Driver's fighting back, but West Tip is going to hold him and win the National. And as they come to the line, West Tip has won the National. Young Driver is second. Classified is just third ahead of the fast finishing Mr. Snugfit 4, Sommelier 5, and behind them came Rummy Bank and Mononor and the Tsarevich, a Little Pole there, and then Grease Paint from behind Grease Paint.
Tracy Special, Northern Bay, Plantering, Smith's Man and Mononor, but back to the leaders, and it's Lanarai from Attitude Adjuster, You're Welcome, West Tip, Mary Venture and Big Brown Bear and the Tsarevich, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
And still a wide open race with Lanarai and 20-year-old Guy Landor in the lead from Attitude Adjuster on the inside. West Tip is under pressure now, then comes You're Welcome on the outside. Mary Venture's making ground. And now it's still Lanarai as they come down to the second last. Lanarai with the advantage from Mari Venture going second. You're Welcome third. Then comes the Tsarevich in fourth, and behind them Attitude Adjuster. Lanarai lands in the lead. Mari Venture is second. They're racing now towards the final fence, and it's Lanarai from Mari Venture. The Tsarevich under pressure, and then You're Welcome at the final fence. And Lanarai lands in the lead from Mari Venture. The Tsarevich is third. 4 is You're Welcome. 5 West Tip. They're racing towards the elbow, and it's Lanarai being challenged by Mari Venture towards the stand side. The Tsarevich towards the far side. The Tsarevich with his white face on the far side. Mari Venture taking it up now. It's Mari Venture on the near side by half a length from the Tsarevich as they race up towards the line. Marty Venture is going to win the National as they come to the line. Marty Venture has won it for 92-year-old Jim Jones. Second is Lazarevic. Third is Lanaway.
Fall there from last of the Brownies, but as they go across the Melling Road with 2 to jump, it's Rhyme and Reason in the lead from West Tip, Mononor, Durham Edition. They're clear of Attitude of Juster, who's well clear. Brass Changer fallen over to Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's Rhyme and Reason being chased by Mononor. Just behind Mononor is Durham Edition and then West Tip. They're racing now towards the second last fence. And it's Rhyme and Reason with the advantage over Mononor and Durham Edition, about 3 lengths clear. Rhyme and Reason and Brendan Powell from Mononor on the far side. Durham Edition with the sheepskin noseband going well in third. Fourth is West Tip as they come down to this second last fence in the 1988 National, and Rhyme and Reason is clear. Rhyme and Reason jumps it about 3 lengths clear of Durham Edition, who's still improving though, and Durham Edition with the sheepskin noseband towards the left is full of running and coming to take it up now. At the last, it's Durham Edition and Chris Grant who've come to take it up from Rhyme and Reason. Durham Edition lands in the lead. Rhyme and Reason jumps second. Third is Mononor, racing towards the elbow now, and Durham Edition, ridden by Chris Grant for Arthur Stevenson, is clear of Rhyme and Reason, but Rhyme and Reason is challenging again. Rhyme and Reason is reducing his lead. Rhyme and Reason is cutting it down as they race into the final 100 yards. Over on the far side is Durham Edition, on the near side is Rhyme and Reason. Rhyme and Reason is beginning to get up. He's going to win it as they come to the line. Rhyme and Reason has won the National. Second is Durham Edition. Third is Mononor. And fourth will be West Tip, just ahead of
third from home, and Little Polvier from on the inside last of the Brownies, then Team Challenge, West Tip, Mononor, Bonanza Boy, Durham Edition and Gala's Image, and as they go to the Melling Road with 2 to jump, it's Little Polvier the leader. In second place last of the Brownies, then moving up into third is Durham Edition, 4 Team Challenge, 5 West Tip, 6 Bonanza Boy, 7 Gala's Image, 8 Mononor, 9 The Thinker, a long gap to the Thirsty Farmer and Newnham, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
So it's Little Polvier from last year's second, Durham Edition at the moment. Then on the inside comes last of the Brownies, Team Challenge, Bonanza Boys there. West Tip is losing ground, and Gala's Image is making it. Gala's Image, whose rider has lost his cap, is making ground from the rear. He's just overtaken Mononor, and it's Little Polvier now from Durham Edition, and last of the Brownies are Bonanza Boy and The Thinker as they come to the second last. Little Polvier lands in the lead from Durham Edition. There's little between the two. Mistake by The Thinker. Over on the far side, Mononor, Team Challenge, and as they come down to the final fence, it's Little Polvier from Durham Edition. There's little between the two. Durham Edition and Little Polvier land together from The Thinker in third. Then comes last of the Brownies. They're racing towards the elbow, and it's Little Polvier from Durham Edition. Then comes West Tip and The Thinker finishing fast, racing into the final 225 yards. It's Little Polvier from The Thinker. West Tip is putting in a great challenge over on the far side. Last of the Brownies is finishing well, but Little Polvier is holding him and is going to win it. Little Polvier has a riderless horse to beat, and Little Polvier has won it. West Tip is second.
Thank you.